What's going on, guys, and thank you for tuning into this video. So you probably saw the title and thought it was clickbait. No, it's really not. And you also probably want a wider back too, because a wider back is what separates the boys from the men. Excuse me, the men from the boys. You're probably done looking like a prepubescent teenager that all you care about is video games, whatever energy drink is popular now, and processed food. You want to look like a man. You want to become the man among boys, and a wide back is a cornerstone of a masculine, powerful looking physique. And you're probably wondering, how can you accomplish this all with just one dumbbell? Well guys, it's pretty simple. And it's an exercise that you can put into your routine starting today, or tomorrow, or whenever. Just start putting it into your back routine, or just whatever routine. This is going to really help you develop that wider back. And all you need is one dumbbell to do it. So, that sounds good? Click this button, subscribe for more content coming soon, and let's get into it. What's going on, guys? My name is Eric of the Saiyan Lifestyle, and I make videos like this for guys like you trying to build a strong, powerful, masculine looking physique. Now, before we get into how we're going to create this with just one dumbbell, let's get into the anatomy of the back and what muscle we are targeting. So the back is actually a pretty complex muscle group. You're going to have the spinal erectors that start at the hip and go all the way to the top of the neck or the base of the skull. Then at the bottom, you're also going to have a QL right by it. Then you're going to have the lats, which with a massive wad of fascia or connective tissue are going to connect to the hip, then actually branch up in a wing-like fashion all the way to the humerus, so to the arm, a little bit more up the spine. We're going to have the middle and lower traps, which are responsible for the retraction and depression of the scapula. Then on the shoulder blade, we're going to have the teres minor and supraspinatus. At the top, we're going to have the upper traps. And that's what the anatomy of the back looks like. Now, which muscle group do we need to hit in order to create the width of our back? It's pretty simple. The lats are what create the width of the back. And guys, I know what some guy on social media or whatever may have told you, that wide grip rows are going to build a wide back. That's not really how it works.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
A row is actually going to build the thickness of the back because it's going to target the traps, rhomboids, all that, and also build the spinal erectors too. That's what's going to create the thickness of the back. Not the lats, it's the rhomboids and the traps. So when we're looking at the lats, what's his main job? The main job is to bring the arms down in a vertical position. And it's targeted most when in a vertical position because it's at its most stretch at the top. When you pull down, it's at the most contracted, so we want to get the lats in a vertical position. Pulling in that vertical position really creates that width. So how are we going to do that with one dumbbell? Well, it's pretty easy. We're going to do this exercise right here, dumbbell pullover. And this was a staple of the golden age of bodybuilding for many years ago. These guys, they did the pullover as religiously as they did the push-up, and actually regarded this as the squat of the upper body. And I personally think that this is one upper body movement we need to start bringing back into the gym. Yes, I know you have the cable pull down, but I feel like there is something special about doing a dumbbell pullover that most guys tend to look over, and it's also really helped me in my back development as well. And if you perform this correctly, you are going to be able to hit the back pretty hard. So let's get started with that. So here's how we're going to perform the dumbbell pullover. First, you're going to set up on a bench with a dumbbell. Then you're going to put your upper back or your shoulder blades on the bench with your head hanging off. You're going to bring the dumbbell over your head, and then in arcing motion, you're going to let the dumbbell come down behind your head, really stretching those lats, feeling that hard stretch on the lats. And then, contracting the lats, you're going to bring the dumbbell over your head. Now you want to make sure that your elbows are screwed down or in, pointing down. Don't let your elbows flare out because that's not going to keep the tension on the back. You're going to keep doing that while your elbows stay pointed to the ground. Just keep letting the dumbbell arc behind your head and coming back up to really target the lats. And you notice in this video that I am dipping my hips, and that's just so I can get an even harder contraction on the lats. And for me, I found out that really helps me are still over again.
to go even further beyond.